Hello everyone, there's a big gathering tool sales in the gem store right now. You can buy discounted bundles that gives you a set of unlimited tools as well as 3 boxes in which you can select any glyphs you wish for. In this video, I'm going to talk about how good these upgrades can be for your account and what are the best glyphs for your gathering tools. If we head to the gem store right now, we can see these 5 deals for unlimited gathering tools. This is a limited sale, so they will only be available for a short period of time after this video is uploaded. For 2,400 gems, you can get a set of tools that never breaks, a unique skin for each of the tools, and 3 blackline glyph containers. In these containers, you can choose any of the current existing glyphs, including some of the most expensive ones. Out of all the possible choices, the following 3 glyphs are considered the best. Personally, I would recommend getting the glyph of volatility. I find it to be the absolute best one, and there's 2 good reasons for that. First one being, every time you mine or chop a resource, each strike will give you 1 to 3 volatile magic. And when you harvest something using a sickle, it will give you 3 to 9 volatile magic. That means on average, you receive about 6 volatile magic per resource node gathered. I recently did a video and calculated that the average worth of a volatile magic is 31 copper, which means that having the glyph equipped gives you a value of 1 silver and 86 copper in addition to whatever resources you just gathered. It might not seem much at first glance, but it can definitely add up pretty quickly if you're someone that does a lot of resource gathering. If we take my experience with it, for example, I've had this glyph for a few years, and I currently have 2.5 million volatile magic. A good portion of that comes from the glyph alone. And if I were to turn all my magic into gold, it will give me over 7,000 gold. This glyph can earn you a decent amount over time, and it makes every node worth gathering. Some resources are worth very little. If we gather this lotus, for example, it gives you 2 roots, which are worth 30 copper. But the amount of volatile magic you get from gathering it is worth almost 2 silver. The glyph made this node worth 6 times more. It makes useless resources worth getting and expensive resource nodes even more profitable to gather. Another reason why I think this glyph is the best, you can stock up volatile magic without any limits, so it can act as an infinite storage for some of the most popular materials. Sometimes we use our bank, characters' inventories, or even guilds to store materials, just in case we need them in the future. But instead, you can just have a decent reserve of volatile magic and spend it on trophy shipments whenever you need these materials. You can also sell those materials for gold to buy other stuff instead. If we do take a quick look on the other glyphs, the industry one makes you gather resources 50% faster, so you will do quick work on any nodes, especially if you do a lot of gathering. This can speed up things for you. Although I see 2 downsides compared to the glyph of volatility. A lot of resources in the game aren't worth much, like I mentioned previously. The fact that you have to make your way to these nodes and just get to gather them a second faster doesn't add much value. Another thing is that there are actually alternatives to gather resources faster. If you are under the effect of the quickness boon, you will also gather resources 50% faster. Classes like Revenant or Guardian can easily have 100% quickness uptime with very little effort. So you can just have a quickness build on your main character you do gathering runs on and get resources 50% faster for free. Another option for Mesmers only is to take this trait from the Illusion straight line. If you wear a scepter, you will actually gather resources 20% faster. This is a more chill option if you don't want to constantly have to apply quickness. As for the glyph of reaping, it makes you instantly gather all nodes around you in a 900 unit range. It is similar to the industry glyph in some ways. It saves you time. It can definitely be pretty good in some areas where there's a ton of resources really close to each other's, but it feels situational. Sometimes it won't do much, sometimes it might not even do anything. In a way, the glyph of volatility saves you time too. You may have less farming to do because you can spend your volatile magic to buy materials you need or sell those materials to get gold. So if you were thinking about getting a set of infinite tools and glyphs, this is the perfect occasion. A glyph of volatility costs over 300 gold on the trading post, so that's almost 1,000 gold just for the glyphs. But if you were to buy one of the bundles on the gem store, it would only cost about 825 gold. So you are saving yourself over 100 gold on the glyphs alone, and you get the skins and tools for pretty much free. I hope this video was helpful for you. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!